It's Marko here from Fair Realty. Today I'm talking about rental restrictions in strata buildings and how do they impact resale value. And over the years, I've read quite a bit of literature on this topic, and most literature shows that if you have a rental restriction in your strata complex, specifically strata buildings, condo buildings, it reduces market value by approximately 3 to 16%. Varies from study to study, but I've only ever seen a reduction in market value. We never had any good examples in Victoria because bylaws are very, very difficult to amend. You have to get 75% of the owners in the building to vote for an amendment. Finally, in October of this year in Victoria West, it's the first time I've seen it in my career in Victoria, building managed to get a bylaw amendment where they went from no rentals allowed to rentals allowed, or basically unrestricted rentals, not including the 30-day minimum rental city bylaw that's in place. So unrestricted rentals in the building, but you still have to rent it for a minimum of 30 days. When I crunched the numbers on resales in that building, unfortunately that building has very similar floor plans, so it's very easy to isolate the jump as a result of the bylaw change. It's somewhere approximately between 10 and 12% increase in market value overnight as a result of the bylaw change. Why is that? Well, the reason for that is most buyers, even if they're planning on living in a condo long term, they want to buy into a building that allows rentals. Why? There's actually a ton of reasons why. A lot of younger buyers, they might get a better job opportunity elsewhere, but their intention is to come back to Victoria, so they want opportunity to rent a condo. They might get a job transfer. They might want to buy a house down the road in a slow market when prices are depressed. Well, what a great time to keep your condo, rent it out, buy a house, sell your condo down the road when it's a more appropriate market to sell, etc., etc. There's actually a million reasons why people who intend to live in condos still want to buy in no rental restriction type scenarios. Sure, people are going to argue, well, there's people out there who like peace and quiet, and rental restricted buildings are better kept, and people want to only buy in rental restricted condos. I'm sure there's people in Victoria that want to buy into rental restricted condo buildings, but they're the minority. The majority of people don't want rental restrictions in their building. So simple market supply and demand, there's obviously going to be more demand for buildings that don't have rental restrictions. They're going to trade at a higher market value. That's it for this week. Marko, Juras, Fair Realty.